comes forward, I'm going to move up the circle a little bit. I'm going to hit the hand. Now if I do that, the second shot's going to be, if I hit there, he moves in, I'm going to do the elbow. I don't have much to do for the second shot on the third line. But this is just a drill, technique. So I'm going to hit. If he has that other hand covering, I can smack that other hand. And then I'm going to come up, hit the elbow. This should all be in one line. Back. So I hit here, break the elbow, come through, I twirl it down, and then I'm going to seat down, bam, and then I'm going to go in, I'm going to hit the collarbone. I could hit him in the face, but why? If I can hit his collarbone and it prevents him from lifting the weapon, I want to do that. So, as he goes through, I'm going to hit the hand, come up, and then I'm going to go down real quick. So from here, I'm hitting, it's going to be bam. That's kind of powerful. It's really powerful. When I hit here, I have gravitational marriage. At the same time, I'm doing this, I'm doing that. You put those together, generates a lot of power. So one more time. I move up the circle. 1, 2, 3. Come up, and then you can do this slow wham. And then come in. If the collarbone's not there, his hand's still there, I break the hand. Remember, you want to hit the bony parts. Any questions? Okay.
Using is done with a simultaneous poke to the throat. 1. This should be forward. You want to drive it forward. I'm not trying to do this. I'm just trying to come in forward, trying to bury this into him. You can think what you want about a poke, but that, nobody likes that. That's the reaction that you get, which is exactly what you want. You're going to poke. Then you're going to collapse here, right into a horizontal elbow into the chest. You can use the application for block left and go to the poke, or just boom. Guy throws a haymaker punch, boom, there, you got him. You see the effect, it works well. Hit, collapse. Now I'm going to turn clockwise with a simultaneous palm strike to the face. Capturing this arm, he doesn't know yet. Okay, I've gathered this thing in. 1, 2, 3. I'm deliberately hanging light here. I don't want this to be heavy. Okay? 1, 2, 3. Rotate. Now I'm going to come in and I'm going to hit him in the groin. Boom! Now it's all right for me to use the second time, and here I do wrap it up and then clothesline him in application. Once more. 1, 2, 3. Your footwork pattern should be like an L. Here's a right angle between his feet and mine. 4, rotate in. Here's that same foot position you saw us using when we were using the elbows. Checking so I can strike. Then I come back, going to accelerate him all the way around to there, capturing the limb again. I don't care that it gets out, I get it back every time. And lay the clothesline in, you're just going to hit him with this inside portion of the wrist right into the throat. Okay? It should be obvious that aside from the continuous nature of this drill, it's practically a technique. However, it's not a technique. Drills are not techniques. It is a drill. As such, you want to practice it slowly and smoothly. You see, speed comes primarily from 3 sources. It comes from fast twitch muscle, something I personally do not have. It comes from adrenaline. Being scared can be very, very helpful. And it comes, most importantly, from good, well-practiced lines. Slow, precise practice develops good lines. Number 10 is a drill. It's not a technique. But we can alter the drill and make it into one. Take out a part, use another part in its place, an element that you've already seen. Let me show you how we're going to do that. This technique we're going to call expand, compress, expand. As Murph feeds me a right punch, I'm going to block left, step in, drive a hacksaw, collapse, hit him in the face. Turn your hips, drive, turn your hips, come in, clothesline, technique. Hacksaw, compress, hit him in the face. From the other side. Feeds you the punch, hit, collapse. So we took a drill, made it into a technique. Number 2, hack. You saw that used before. block left, an atomic movement. Block left with a hacksaw. To the hacksaw low, to the hacksaw high. This arm is straightened out. It's expanded. I'm going to double it up. Compress. It's compressed. I'm going to expand it. Come back. Tighten it up. Clothesline. You should be familiar with everything here. We introduced you to the atomic movements of block left. We've shown that throughout. We are now rolling that in to key lop hands number 10. Expand, compress, expand is a theory that works like this. 1, 2, here. See, this is straightened out. What is this? Oh, it's a punch. Well, sure, it's a punch, but it's a chambered elbow. Expand, chambered elbow, collapse. What is a chambered elbow? Could come out as a back fist. It's a chambered hand. Collapse. Expand. Here's capturing the limb. Another principle we pulled into here. Hit him in the groin. Rotate. I recapture the limb. I add it. Rotating the body. Clotheslining. Using your hips back and forth. Same motion you were using before. All along. Expand, compress, expand. From drill, key lop hands number 10, to technique. If you do it right, you can take practically any master key technique, turn it into a drill, and you can take from any drill and develop master key techniques. Duck into a shell. Now you're doing this in largesse. You're making a larger movement here in training, so that in the street you're going to make a much shorter movement. It becomes a piece of cake. What happens when you get into a fight? Doesn't everything speed up? I mean, my God, it's everything speeds up and everything gets tight. It gets a whole lot smaller. So you practice in largesse. You practice in here. This is where you get to make your mistakes, so you don't make them out there. But you practice larger. Now what your partner does is this. Just stay there. Notice that my hand is at my shoulder height. I'm not trying to hit him in the head. I'm making him work. I go all the way to here. If I hit him, he only gets hit with a hand. Big deal. Okay? That's the whole idea. You're dealing with a guy going wham, like so. We're doing this so that if I do hit him, no problem. Now the one thing you don't want to do is, unless you're stepping straight toward him, you don't want to step into this. You want it to hit you, and as it does, you're going away. So, put my glasses over here. Please, nobody step on them. So he slaps me on the shoulder here. Boom, just like that. Very good. Again. And I drop, just like that. One more time. Boom. Next thing I'm going to do is, he's going to keep it here for me for just a second, because he's going to come back with an elbow. But from this position now, I'm going to shuffle in. 1, and then I'm going to go 2. This hand is now in a position to hit him. So I'm firing an uppercut at the same time. Now he's going to feed me the other one slowly this time. And I'm going to catch just like this. So what I'm doing is I'm slapping on the shoulder here, catching him on the side of the face here. It is not a muscle thing. If I tried to muscle this guy, if he goes, oh, you know, you can resist that to a point. But as soon as you go, bam, like that to his face, all of a sudden he turns it for you at velocity, and you've frozen the shoulder. So he wrecks his own neck. All I did was slap him. I remember Judge Judy was really all bent out of shape with this kid, because the kid was suing this other kid because he'd gotten hurt in school. Well, what happened? He slapped me, and I fell backward and hit this flagpole. He only slapped you? Well, yeah. Case dismissed. Judge Judy knows nothing about what you can do with a slap. Slaps don't work out here, by the way. They work as they come to you. Okay, now I'm going to go out. No power. You got power when it comes back. So that's what you're doing when you're in this position here, and I'm going, boom, just like so, right across his face. Then as he continues to blow, I've already ducked away. I just square up like this for now. Good. So as he fires here, I drop away. Then I move in, I go 1, and on 2, he feeds me the elbow back to me. And this is all I have to do. You can't have your arm vertical. Vertical, shoot, I mean anybody. Angie could drive this back into my face if I'm vertical. Angel will drive me in the next week. Okay? But if I'm angled this way, it's like a windshield. One of the hardest things to shoot through is a windshield, because it's at an angle. That deflection angle makes it really hard for bullets to penetrate. So I'm providing an angle here. Okay? Or you can pretend you're Italian. You want some of me, huh? Okay? So now I'm going to strike here as he fires the other hand. Boom, and I duck away. I shuffle in, and I hit, and then I fire the uppercut, and it pulls down. Relax, relax. You're allowed to be flexible, man.
I'm so relaxed.
Oh, okay, just squared up like this. Because I'm going to go like this and hit like so, and then you duck. So duck. Now, duck away. Duck away. That way. But instead of like that, feed me. This is a drill. It is only a drill. This is not where I'm going to be in the street. As he fires in the street, I'm going to do that. I'm just going to do a little bob and weave. But I'm conditioning my legs, strengthening them, and this is only one way to do this drill. There are 4 ways that we do it. Okay? This is one of our favorites, but this is one of them. So, he strikes, I drop, then I rotate, boom. So I'm hitting him not just with an arm, my whole body moves in and hits him. Then I come back the other way, this arm comes up here, and I fire an uppercut. He fires the next one, boom. Then I come in, 1, 2. So you're punching with your entire body. I can't match punching power with this guy, but if I use my body, and he doesn't, he's going to help. So we're going to do that first, and then we'll do it.